Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today, I am going to tell you about my snowy day. I live in a region where snowfall is infrequent, so when it does happen, it becomes a truly special event. I woke up this morning and looked out my window. I was so excited to see that it had snowed overnight. The entire ground was blanketed in white snow, and the trees were glistening. I quickly dressed and went outside. I put on my hat, gloves, and boots, and then I grabbed my sled. I was so excited to go sledding. I walked down the street to the park, and there were already many people playing in the snow. I saw children sledding, building snowmen, and having snowball fights. I went to the top of the hill and sat down on my sled. I took a deep breath and pushed myself off. I went down the hill so fast. The wind was in my hair, and the snow was swirling all around me. It was so much fun. After sledding for a while, I decided to build a snowman. I found 3 large snowballs and stacked them on top of each other. Then I found some sticks for the arms and a rock for the nose. I even found an old hat to put on his head. My snowman was perfect. After I finished building my snowman, I had a snowball fight with some of my friends. We threw snowballs at each other and laughed until our sides hurt. After a while, I started to feel cold. I went back inside and took off my wet clothes. I made myself a cup of hot chocolate and sat by the fire to warm up. I had such a great time playing in the snow today. It was a perfect winter day. Sentences from the text to practice pronunciation. Repeat after me. I woke up this morning and looked out of my window. I woke up this morning and looked out of my window. The entire ground was covered in a blanket of white snow. The entire ground was covered in a blanket of white snow. I put on my hat, gloves, and boots. I put on my hat, gloves, and boots. I grabbed my sled. I grabbed my sled. I went down the hill so fast. I went down the hill so fast. I built a snowman. I built a snowman. I had a snowball fight with some of my friends. I had a snowball fight with some of my friends. I removed my damp clothing. I removed my damp clothing. I made myself a cup of hot chocolate. I made myself a cup of hot chocolate. I sat by the fire to warm up. I sat by the fire to warm up. I had such a great time playing in the snow. I had such a great time playing in the snow. It was a perfect winter day. It was a perfect winter day. I hope you enjoyed hearing about my snowy day. If you live in a place where it snows, I hope you get to experience a snowy day soon as well.